What's up, YouTube? I forgot my notepad and shit, so I'm about to just talk off the top of my head. I might go off on a tangent a little bit here and there, but fuck it. First thing I'm gonna talk about is semen retention. It still surprises me that so many people don't realize the benefits, and I'm not even just really talking about the benefits, just a different way of life of living when you're on semen retention. I see grown ass people still fucking releasing their seed to screens and shit, but have problems talking to even their own gender. You know what I mean? Talking to the opposite gender is usually the problem for people, but even most people I encounter have problems talking to anybody. Like, can't even look me in the eyes and shit, looking at the ground when they're talking to me. Like, that shit is that shit is obvious as fuck, you know? At the same time, though, you can't really blame them because they grew up probably thinking that it was normal or a good stress reliever. That's what I hear a lot. Masturbation is. I believe that humans weren't put on this earth to be releasing their own seed with their own hand and shit. You know what I mean? Women too. I don't. It's not broadcasted as widely as males, like semen retention for women, but it's still as serious, I would say. I cut off some people in my life that were still low vibrational people, I would say. Not even people that I just releasing. Just low vibrational people. It was hard at first to cut them off, but in the end, in the long run, it is worth it because who you surround yourself with is who you're gonna act, as how you're gonna act like, in a way, in a sense. So say I'm hanging around a bunch of fucking people that are releasing all the time and whatnot, and they don't know how to hold their seed, poor eye contact, bad body language, poor body language. I mean, that's how I'm gonna be. That's gonna be my result. My guys out there, a quick tip for facial hair. If you want your facial hair to grow naturally and fast at a decent rate, stop releasing. Start semen retention, no fat. And for you guys who have, a girlfriend in your life and shit, I would say if you have a girlfriend, make sure she's on the same path you are. You guys are both heading in the same direction or trying to head in the same direction or in the process of doing so. I see a low vibrational person and a high vibrational person together. What are you going to get? It's negative and positive. Chakras too, guys. There's not just 7 chakras. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I can't even put a number on how many chakras there really are in the human body. There's 7 chakras. Is just the main, I would say, the main body energy points in your body. Just the 7 that you know of, like the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat. Third eye, crown. I'm about to put a visual on the screen. I might be wrong, but that's just me off the top of my head. I'm not really familiar with it, the order like that. So I see a bunch of people trying to open their third eye chakra and whatnot, their crown chakra too. If your roots ain't strong, how is the tree gonna blossom? Another point I'm gonna bring up in this video is fasting. Fasting has there's a bunch of connotations about it, bad and good. I see more good than bad. I don't really see any bad in it, actually. Fasting is one of those things that should be broadcasted as widely as porn. And it sucks how porn is free. It's just obvious how it's set up, how they make porn free. Everyone's low vibrational. Everyone's releasing their seed. No motivation to fucking do a simple task like washing dishes. Not even that, It tells you the world we live in now. It really does. Reading too. I started reading like about a month ago daily, and that shit changed my life. My vocabulary is different. I don't say that stupid ass lingo off of social media. I actually quit social media completely. And Cal Newport, his digital minimalism podcast or video that I watched about it, and then his book. I didn't read the book, but his podcast about him talking about the book, specific points in the book, or from the book, I mean. That shit really put it in perspective how destroying that shit and addictive it is purposely made for us to be on that shit constantly. They want us to be on that shit 24/7 just for the ad revenue, passive income. Passive income is a way how do you get on the 9 to 5. Performing assets too. I don't know much about performing assets. I just know they're really good. I haven't looked into it at all. Can't even lie to you. I haven't written down to look into it. Haven't done it yet. I'm going to though. That's probably a bad thing to say, but I'm going to. I'm going to is probably the worst thing you can say. It's like it's like it's like self-negotiation in a way. Self-negotiation is harmful in its own sense because even you contemplating of being indecisive about your own thoughts says a lot about you and about how you're gonna move, basically how you move. Uh, yeah, I had a whole idea for this. I was gonna do a nofap and semen retention based video, but then I forgot my notes and shit. I just forgot it. So I'm just going off the top of my head right now. This is probably gonna be all over the place. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this video yet. I'm just, reading, guys. Reading is very important for you. Not only do you get better memory, you increase your memory, but you increase your vocabulary, and you know how to spell these difficult ass words that aren't even difficult. People make these easy ass words difficult as fuck in their own head because of they don't read. Simply put it that way. Too much screen time fucks with your eyes too. I'm just gonna say what is popping up, man. Honestly, the more time we spend on our phones, the less time we spend out in nature, fucks us up. Our longevity gets fucked up too. The longevity of our eyes, I mean. The more time we spend looking at artificial screens, the less time we're gonna have to be spending or less time we're gonna be able to spend looking at shit through our eyes clearly. Blurred vision is so fucking bad. Don't waste your energy on screens, not even on females in real life. Find the right one. Actually make sure she's about what she says she's about before you go and fucking fuck around and have a kid and shit that you don't even want you weren't ready to have in this world yet, or you didn't want. Depends on the person. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about. Keep this shit a little bit short. I just want to get some shit out there today. Fuck you.